happy Friday. It is live stream time, and it's Friday, and here I am. Welcome to the Frugal Family. My name is Julie, and today we are a little bit on the loopy side because of the medication that I am having to take. So please bear with me. Not sure how long I will do this live stream today. Not sure if we'll be able to make it to quite to an hour. It just depends on if the medication wears off. So, but right now feeling pretty good. I've got my heating pad, my dumpster salvaged heating pad here behind me. And that feels pretty dang good. If you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about, and if you're at all interested, I am documenting my health journey on our uncensored, unfiltered, grown-up channel, Frugal Mama's Time Out. And there I will talk about, and have been talking about, will continue to talk about the diagnostic process that I am going through. It's a lot of fun. No, it's not fun at all, but it's been very informative. Hello, Andrea. Very informative, very instructive, very educational. Quite a journey, quite a journey. Let's see, I did not make it to the P.O. box this week. So if you were expecting me to be opening something sent from you, I have not yet gone there. It definitely always helps if you are sending something to let me know, so that then I will make a special trip to the P.O. box. I don't live close to it, so for privacy and safety reasons. So if you are sending something, it's always a great idea to let me know and to maybe give me the tracking number or tracking info if you have it. And then I will definitely get over there because I don't want to leave anything waiting. But I will be getting to the P.O. box definitely this week. Yeah. Anyway, this weekend is Easter. What are you guys planning? What are you going to do? I've been trying to decide like what we're up to. I don't want to plan anything big because feeling like this, it's like I don't want to make promises and plans and then not be able to follow through on them. I don't know if we'll be doing like an Easter egg hunt. It also depends on the weather. It's been so wacky lately. Like 7th winter, you may recall, showed up, especially if you follow our vlog channel, Frugal Family Flies Again. I was enjoying just the splendor of spring, and then all of a sudden, snow. The snow has melted, which is wonderful. Today it's raining, but the garden, hi Christine, the garden just looks glorious with the sparkle of the moisture. It's beautiful. And hi Judy, thank you so much. I'm working on it. But yeah, it makes for perfect weed pulling weather. So, excuse me, I am dealing with a lot of indigestion. So please excuse me if I am just really, really burpy. Hi, Stephanie. You're celebrating tomorrow, but don't know what you're doing. Yeah, that's where I'm at too. Hello, Alyssa Boo Best. Stephanie having 7th winter in Washington. Yeah, it is what it is. Hi, Rebecca. Oh, you're going to the pub? Oh, how lovely. So you already did your church service? Or did it say you're going back on Sunday? Hi, Dennis. Oh, what a delightful surprise. Oh, Rebecca. Okay, so you went to church, but you're going back for a service on Sunday. That's fabulous. And then to the pub for lunch. Oh my gosh, someday. Oh, let's tangent into a dream scenario, because dream scenarios are really helpful when you're not feeling amazing. I don't know if you guys do this, but I do. I start planning and thinking and dreaming, and I don't just sit there and dream. I start looking it up, getting the details, looking at prices for hotels and flights, and looking at, what are the things I absolutely have to see? And then what's the history behind all those things that I absolutely have to see? It does help. I'm not sure how or why, but it absolutely does help when I do that. Oh, Judy, you have your best friend is at Disney. Oh, my Lord. Oh, goodness. That's another thing I've been doing, is going through a bunch of Disney pictures from our, recent trips to the parks, and that helps too somehow. It's a funny thing, and I was thinking about this as I was looking through them. Isn't it funny how you kind of forget the not good parts? You look back with rose-colored glasses. All you see are the highlights and the happiness, and not, the discomfort of the plane ride, or how things got messed up, with your luggage, the Uber driver that was insane, your feet with blisters and in so much pain on day 4 at the parks, and the idiot in line in front of you who was doing stupid stuff and then let like his 10-person family cut in front of you after an hour in line. You just like, I don't know why, but you forget all that stuff looking back in the pictures. Well, a lot of the reason is because you're not taking pictures of the stuff that sucked. You're taking pictures of the happy moments. It's similar to childbirth. You forget how, it felt, all that pain or whatever, which is why us lunatics end up having another kid. You just look back with the rose-colored glasses, the miracle of life and birth. And anyway. Andrea says, hi, Julie, sit in your Wonderland garden for reflection and peace. Oh, I absolutely have to. I absolutely have to. Yeah, because I've got to get out there and assess the situation and see what's going on, of course. Judy, her friend tells her that it's been 1 to 3 hour waits for rides yesterday and lots of walking. Absolutely. Yesterday, I was keeping track of the wait times at Orlando and Anaheim, and both were pretty busy, just finishing up that spring break thing. But now today, I haven't looked at Orlando, but in Anaheim at Disneyland, the wait times are like nothing. It's amazing. Wishing I was there. Dennis says, this has been a bad week for me, but seeing you helps me. Thank you, Dennis. I am so glad I can be that for you today, and I do hope that your day and your week get significantly better. Hello, Rose. Hi, Carol. Rebecca says, I went to church this morning for a Good Friday service. Oh, okay. For 10 a.m. with the cathedral's junior choir. Oh, you have a cathedral? Is it beautiful? How old is it? That's what I want to know. The things that are old here, as far as like structures and architecture, are, from what I've heard, just babies compared to the ones in Europe. So we're a young country here. Young. What I do want to do, and I'm almost certain I will do for this Sunday, is the Easter baskets. I've always done Easter baskets for the kids. I have not done any decorating for any holidays this year. We did Christmas and put away that all year tree. And after that we started decluttering and taking everything off the walls. And then, with how busy our schedule is right now, and the idea of the clutter of holiday decorations, I just have not been into it this year at all, like not at all. So no Easter decorations, no nothing. They're all just sitting up in the attic. And I honestly, with the way things are going, I don't anticipate decorating for like any other holidays this year except maybe Christmas, which has me thinking, should I just get rid of all the other holiday decorations? My husband would probably, and he's here next to me because he has today off for Good Friday, which worked out really well because he got to drive us up today so I could take my medicine. But anyway, I'm sure he would say, yes, get rid of all of it. And there's actually a really good chance that I will, and just keep the Christmas stuff. But anyway, circling back, I do want to get the Easter baskets down and put a couple of treasures in there for the kids so that we at least do that. Dennis had to put his dad in hospice. Oh, Dennis, I'm so sorry. Oh, that sucks. Having lost my own daddy, rest in peace, I absolutely feel for you. And all I can say is do your best to not have regrets. That's the biggest thing. Whether he knows you're there or not, or you think he knows you're there or not, or whatever, just be with him as much as possible. Yeah, I know that can be very taxing and very difficult, seeing your parent like that. But even worse is the feeling that you weren't there with them enough. But anyway, I send you my love. And there's Alfie. Hi, Alfie. Oh, my darling. I'm so glad you're here. Rebecca says that both her church and cathedral are 800 years old. My Lord in heaven, 800. I knew it. See, didn't I say it would be like crazy, ancient? Hello, Canadian girl Renee. Oh, you're not on break. You're actually done with work. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you for being here. I know, Andrea. We actually missed our date night last night. I completely forgot and ended up making a really nice dinner for the whole family. And after dinner, I was like, oh, it's Thursday. We were supposed to go on our date. So maybe we'll go tonight. Yeah, normally Thursday night is our date night. Oh, Renee, I would never stop Halloween. What was I thinking? No, I meant like all the little... No, let's not be crazy. I mean, look what I'm wearing on my head, Renee. Look at this. It's webs and spiders and skulls and yeah, no, we'll never stop Halloween. We might downsize a little, but we'll never stop. Hello, Matt-tastic dumpster diving. Thank you for being here. Alfie's going out tonight. Susan says, I have been watching now for a few months. Love your attitude, your story, and victories. Looking forward to new videos. Thank you so much, Susan. I sure appreciate that. It's always so validating and encouraging when we find people or you find us, people that get my particular flavor of madness or whatever this is. Are you going for a ride? Okay. Well, maybe. Will you message me where you end up? Okay, love you. So let's see. Yeah, but when people appreciate this, it means a lot to me. I spent a lot of years trying to be something that I wasn't and have fully embraced this that is me. So thank you. Hello, Sharon from Scotland. Hi, Phyllis. Judy only decorates for Halloween and Christmas. You know, Judy, I think that's what we're going to have to start doing. And especially where I put so much into my Halloween stuff. Sorry, guys, the title is for real. I am out of my gourd. I'm on, excuse me, tramadol, muscle relaxer, and gabapentin because, and also the burpee stuff. I'm so sorry. It's just going to be what it is. The doctor, if you have followed my journey on Frugal Mama's Timeout, the doctor is switching me over to Lyrica, but we had to be up here so early this morning. I haven't had a chance to fill that at the pharmacy. So I had to go with the gabapentin, which for me makes me very loopy. And then you add a muscle relaxer and a pain medication. And no, I'm like, yeah, but it did take the edge off the pain. So it's worth it. So please, though, bear with me. I know, Dennis, you've been with us forever, and I appreciate you. Alfie, Mystery Mudlarks, has Easter decor out. I'm so proud of you. I would love to be decorating, but you guys know this year it's just, it's not been possible. Ooh, exciting news. We are working on getting a referral to, hi, Vicky. A referral to a provider closer to home for Olivia. We've got to wait for the insurance to approve it because, of course, that's how it goes. But hopefully within the next week or two, we will be able to get her to a provider, a healthcare provider closer to home that can do treatments for her so that we won't have to come all the way up here. I'm hoping it'll still be a little bit of a drive, but not like this. And where I've got so much going on with me, oh my God, I just hope that they'll approve it. We should find out next week, so stay tuned. Oh, Renee. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had that happen to me. You guys are like, oh, what tragedy. No, she didn't have time for coffee this morning before work. To me, that is a tragedy. Oh, I had that happen the other day. I don't remember what the situation was, but I don't know. And not having your coffee. Oh, good Lord. Oh, it was coming up here. I was coming up here and it was a crazy morning. Anyway, but gratefully, it was a day that my sister was working from home. I'm at my brother and sister's house, and she made me a whole pot of coffee. So, yeah, it was good. Oh, wow, Vicky, you are having a right knee replacement. Oh my gosh, my thoughts will be with you. I hope, oh God, I hope that all goes well. My mom and dad have both gone through, my dad, he had a double knee replacement at the same time because he just wanted to get it over with, and that was insane. I don't want to discourage you with like horror stories. Yours will probably go really well. My mom, she recovered really well, really quick, but my dad, because he had let it go so long, and did both at the same time. Oh God, it was really rough. Oh, it was so rough. I hated watching that. His recovery was just awful, just awful. Oh, Carol's got her Easter stuff out, and Dennis is melting with 94 degrees where he lives. Jeez. Susan, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. As far as another dumpster diving video, Susan and everybody, I'm working on it. The tricky thing is, with the meds that I'm on, I can't drive when I'm on them. And if I'm not on them, then I'm in pretty horrible pain. So I don't know. I hope this coming week, that is my hope and my goal. But I don't know. Stay tuned for an update. I do have news, but I'm not going to share it here. But stay tuned for an update on my grown-up channel, Frugal Mama's Time Out. We have made some progress in this diagnostic journey. But yeah, I am working on getting some diving done. And we only have 4, 5, like 6 weeks left of school, public school. And so definitely then we will start doing the public school dumpster diving, which is amazing. You will love it. And definitely if you're like, wait, public school diving, what's that about? Feel free, and please look in our backlog of diving videos. Look for the public school ones. Be ready to have your mind blown. Yeah, for real. Let's see. Yeah, Julie N, it is a lot. It is a lot of meds. How am I functioning right now? I don't know. Stubbornness and commitment to our schedule. Yeah, I don't know. I will definitely nap after this, and I'm so grateful that James had today off and was able to drive us up, because it's just every day it's getting worse and worse and worse. Stay tuned on the Grown Up channel. We have stuff to talk about. I will be okay, all right? However this turns out, we will... I'm not doing that on here. We will get through it, okay? We will get through it, yeah. But until we get through it, I will be heavily medicated. I will be so medicated. Oh my God. Oh, Dennis, funeral potatoes. Oh my God. Alyssa, I'm guaranteeing knows about funeral potatoes. They are like the state food of Utah, but they have to be done right. Not that soggy, soupy, bleh. No, gots to be the good stuff. Funeral potatoes. One of the main, most loved things that I took with me upon leaving Mormonism, funeral potatoes. I highly recommend them. They are so good. You don't need to have them at a funeral. You should have them for Easter. They're so good. Oh my gosh, they're so good. Let's see. Oh, my Diving with Purpose Cynthia is here. Hello, my love. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, the name is misleading. It's just because the funeral potatoes, it's because that's where you most often see them, because in Mormon culture, it is, I was raised Mormon, if you guys don't know. And I wasn't raised in Utah. I was raised in California and then moved to Utah. But anyway, the women in the Mormon church, they will provide like a lunch, or a to-go lunch, but generally a lunch for the family, and the close loved ones and friends of someone who passes away. They will put a lunch together. It's a beautiful, generous, just loving act of kindness for the grieving family. That's right, Dennis, you are, aren't you? But how did you not know about funeral potatoes? What the hell's going on there? What kind of Mormon are you, Dennis, if you didn't know about funeral potatoes? Probably one that didn't grow up in Utah. Anyway, funeral potatoes are one of the things that generally are provided in these meals that are done for the grieving. And so it's that's why they have that nickname, but you don't have to have them at a funeral. You can have them, whenever and however, and they are delicious. You have those with some ham, a nice salad. Oh my God. And then of course, some kind of Jello concoction. See, I knew Alyssa would know. Just guys, Google it, make them, let them get crusty on top. They're, Jessica, it's like shredded potatoes. Yeah, like shredded. Oh my God. But let them get a little crunchy on top. Maybe have some green beans. I'm for real, guys. They're so good. Oh, wow. Hello, Catherine. And hello, Lightning Anna. I'm so glad you're here. Heather Murray. Yeah, she says, if you find Kinder eggs in the dumpster, they have been recalled. There have been so many recalls lately. I was actually, before I fell into the depths of despair in pain, I was going to do a video about all these recalls. Because I swear for a few days there was a recall every day popping up. All of these weird recalls. I might still do a video on that. We'll see if I get around to it. There was even a peanut butter was recalled. All these different things. Guys, stay on top of, especially if you're dumpster divers, salvagers, stay on top of the recall announcements. Gots to be careful. There was something that I found. What was it? Maybe a year ago or before that. And we ended up finding out it was recalls. Oh, there were the dolls. The little, Julianne, yes, funeral potatoes are a casserole. They are. And for the funeral luncheons, they make these giant, huge pans of them. But it was the little dolls from the dollar store, little plastic dolls. Those were one of, oh, thank you so much, Vicky. I appreciate that. The little dolls were recalled because of the lead content in them. And so they weren't safe for playing with, but many of you will remember we ended up using them in our, Halloween yard display. So they were still totally usable. They, we were able to find a purpose, to upcycle and use them, and not have to worry about the lead content. But there was something else that we found. Oh, God, I can't remember, but there's definitely been something else. Oh, geez. Stephanie says, I just found out my Dollar Tree hot glue gun was recalled for fire issues. Yeah, I would not buy anything of an electrical nature at the dollar store. Don't do it, guys. Speaking of the dollar store and buying stuff, we are going to be exploring the dollar store. Stay tuned because that'll be on this channel. We're going to be exploring for cat supplies. Yes. Yes. That will be something we will do this weekend. Excuse me. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We're going to see what we can find for Miss Fernicus at the dollar store. That's a good value and stuff like that. Jessica heard about, oh God, chicken that were had to be euthanized. Oh, that's terrible. But for sure, something was, they had a sickness or I don't know. Yeah, Judy, definitely with the funeral potatoes, get them crispy on top. You can even add crunched up chips, either potato chips or tortilla chips. Crunch those up on the top, or even cornflakes crunched up on the top. Oh no. I'm telling you. I am telling you. It's yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Julie N, do it. Do it. You have all those potatoes? Do it. Let's see. Oh, Matt-tastic. So you changed your channel name, or is it a whole new channel? Or did you change your channel name? I've changed my channel name so many times. When we first started out, oh my God. I don't remember what it originally was, but what it ended up being was Frugal Family, Dumpster Decor, and More. But then after we got hacked, we changed it. Yeah. It was way too long of a name. Julianne says, you do seem to be functioning a little calmer. Muscle relaxers will do that to you. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And I hate having to take them. I was talking to the doctor about that. I hate being on this kind of stuff. I cannot stand not having control of my faculties. That's just not okay for me. Plus, logistically, it's just not good because I've got to bring my daughter up here. Like, we have stuff that, I need to be able to drive. So we're looking at some solutions. And I do need to go to the pharmacy and pick up some other stuff that hopefully will help me through this and still let me be able to drive. We'll see. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. And Cynthia, thank you. You guys, I do appreciate you praying for me and loving me and supporting me through all this nonsense. Let's see. Well, Susan, something I had thought about, she's talking about, I don't drive and can't get in the dumpsters, but I find small things near the dumpsters. So, I have thought about, you guys have mentioned several times, and I've done this in the past, but it's been a long time, looking at like the apartment dumpsters. There was one up here, I had driven by several times and I really wanted to stop there, but I was just in so much pain and needed to get home so I could take some pain meds and knew that I couldn't handle doing it at the time. And it really bums me out because it looked like some good stuff. Another thing though, to keep in mind, if you haven't done this before, when apartments get cleaned out after people are like evicted or homes are foreclosed or whatever, people move, a lot of that stuff ends up in your local public school or church or park dumpsters. Landlords, property managers, whoever, they will, rather than taking all that stuff to the dump or sorting it and taking it to donate, they will just haul all of it over to, the city park where there's going to be a dumpster. They'll go there at night or in the morning and they'll just dump all of that. I have found the most amazing treasures in those kind of hauls. So keep those in mind. Any kind of, public park, school, hi Gil Skills, public parks, schools, churches, be sure to look. And especially, through spring and summer, because people are cleaning out, they are, decluttering, they have yard sale leftovers. That's another one that I might do just because it requires so much less effort physically. And physically right now, I can hardly do a damn thing because I'm either in just horrible pain, follow Frugal Mama's timeout to know what's going on, or I'm drugged out of my gourd. So in order to just cope. So physical stuff is tricky right now. I can, of course, bring help, but I was going to say, but the yard sale leftovers. I've been looking on Facebook and every Sunday, Monday, there's yard sale leftovers, out for free in people's driveways. And some of you will remember I went and did that kind of thing during COVID, during the major lockdown. That was what I went and did, was picked up everybody's cleanouts. I might do that again because it's just so much less effort, less driving, less gas money, and you just go through and pick through and take what you want. I don't have to bring home a whole bag of stuff, a whole load of stuff, and then go through it. No, I can go through it at my leisure if I can get over how weird it is, digging through people's stuff in their yard while they're in the house, having dinner. That part is awkward, okay? It's always awkward. I don't know if you feel that, if you're picking up what I'm putting down on that, but going through people's leftovers and stuff, it's awkward. Who's talking about suitcases? Judy, Suitcases. I have found amazing suitcases in the bins. Yes, Julianne, I will be going to the college dorms. They're letting out later. Like UVU, my alma mater, is letting out at normal expected time in just a few weeks. But like BYU, which is the Mormon private school, college, whatever university, they're actually letting out really late this year. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm going to start doing my looky-loos here soon. But yes, I am absolutely going to attempt to do that. Hello, Oma, or is it Ama? I'm going to say Oma from Trinidad. Welcome, and thank you so much. I sure appreciate that. But yeah, in all of those different ones, the things I have found, oh, they're amazing. But also in dumpster leftovers, yard sale leftovers. So I'm thinking that might be what I do. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Because it just, well, and not only that, you're getting it before it goes to the dumpster. If you, yeah, Carol, I know I really need to start hitting up the apartment dumpsters. I have done that in the past. The thing that I feel weird about there is figuring out, and maybe Cynthia can help me on this one because I know she used to do a lot of the apartment, like in her apartment complex and stuff, doing that. When should you go to do apartment dumpsters? Like, I feel like if I go on like a Saturday or a Sunday, people are all going to be home. Oh, Susan, I'm so glad. What a pleasure and a treat for me to have you enjoying being here with us. That just makes my little heart so happy. It just, yes. But as far as like apartment dumpsters, I don't want to deal with tenants. Like, that's the thing about the apartment dumpsters, which is weird because I'll do the like college dumpsters, the college student housing. That's true, Dennis. Lots of apartment ones are locked. But actually, I drive past a whole bunch of complexes on the way here, and none of those are locked. They're all open. So, I mean, the option is there, but it's like, I don't know when is the good time to go. I kind of think maybe like a Monday before lunch. Oh, okay. So Cynthia says beginning of month and the end. Oh, don't park at the dumpster, just walk up to it. Gotcha. And then maybe I look more like I'm a tenant or something, and I'm just going to, you know, whatever, look for my retainer that someone threw away on accident. But then how do you get all the, you know, do you have to just carry it load at a time back? Or do you suss it out and then, you know, see if it's worth it and then drive over and grab the stuff and run? Hello, Joanne Allen Van Hook. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, intuitively one, Michelle. Hello, my love. I'm on a lot of medication. I'm very dizzy and woozy, but I'm here and I'm not in pain, and that's wonderful. And you're here, Michelle. Oh. So yeah, and Julianne says go on the night of the last day of the month, okay, or the next morning on the first of the month. So yeah, you agree then with Cynthia. And hello, that totally makes sense. Yeah, I like your idea, Julie, and I really think that's what I will do is suss it out and then drive up and grab the stuff. Oh, Judy uses a roller box. That might be a thing. Hello, Kiki. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, so I think my method, just logistically and practically and physically, would have to be, yeah, walk up, scope, suss, whatever. And then, hi, Amy. Yeah, see, that's the other thing I'm worried about. She says, go when the apartment complex is closed, and also be careful of the employees that live in the apartment complex. Yeah, see, that's stuff I'm worried about. Is, you know, having someone say that I'm, you know, trespassing. I don't want to get trespassed. But, you know, it's the same as with any dumpster diving endeavor. You have to go do the recon. That's a reconnaissance mission. You have to go and, you know, do the looky-loo and scope things out and see when people are going to be around or not around, and figure it out that way. So really that's what it comes down to, is I have to take my own advice and do the homework. Excuse me. Oh, Judy usually goes really early in the morning, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. You know, that might be what I have to do. That'll get a lot easier in the summer when we're not, having to get the kids to school in the morning. But of course, then I'd have to get myself to adjust to an early morning schedule. And that'll be the biggest challenge. Once upon a time, I actually was a morning person, very much a morning person. Um, you know, Stephanie, I can see that holding true, especially with things set outside. She says, my experience with apartments, if they have set it next to the dumpster, they are wanting people to take it. I agree. That's been my experience also, that when things are left out there, whether they're furniture or a box of, frames and knickknacks, they're things that, the tenant or the employees or the apartment manager or whoever, that they would have liked to have taken to a donation spot, but never had the time or the means, the wherewithal to get it to a donation spot. So they leave it out there outside of the dumpster in hopes that someone will come and salvage it. So I absolutely agree on that one. And those are ideal situations that I will absolutely be looking for. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, Amy found a Keurig. I love my Keurig. But yeah, I was a morning person for several years working at Walmart. I had my shift started at 6:30. I was in Department 82. If any of you happen to be Walmart people, I don't know if Department 82 even exists anymore or if it was like annexed into a different department, because we were a very small department. There were only 3 of us. There was my manager and then my fellow employee, or associate rather, Walmart. Ooh, that's another video I'm going to be doing. I need to write these damn things down, but I've had so many great video ideas coming to me while I've been high. Probably shouldn't say that I've been high. That might get me demonetized. I'm not high. I'm medicated by my doctor because of what's going on in my body. But anyway, you know how they say that like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones and lots of people did their best work when they were out of their gourd? There's validity there. The ideas have been coming boom, boom, boom. Hi, Nikki. So many ideas for videos. And anyway, one that I'm going to do on the family vlog is, or maybe on my grown-up channel, I don't know yet, but to show you guys where the Walmart where I met my husbands. Yes, husbands, plural, because I've been married twice, not to 2 at the same time. I mean, this is Utah, but that's usually the other way around. Brain fog, Judy, don't you see it and hear it? The brain fog is, I'm out of my, the melon has cracked. But I am going to take you guys to the Walmart where I did meet husband 1 and 2. I have so many wacky ideas, and share like some of my stories from my time at Walmart. I actually worked at 2 different ones during my Walmart career. But where was I going? Oh God, trying to remember what I was talking about is really tricky. Working in Department 82. So what I did was, is that Jen? Hi, Jen. I'm so glad you're here. I know, Stephanie. She says, the biggest lie I tell myself is I don't need to write that down. I'll remember. Yeah, you never remember. You never remember. God, you never remember. No, Judy. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know if you were here to hear what I'm on right now, Judy, but maybe you were. Gabapentin, Flexeril, which is a muscle relaxer, and Tramadol, which is synthetic opiate. Yeah. Luckily, James was off today for Good Friday and was able to drive Olivia and I up here. Yeah, and now he's out for a bike ride, which is crazy because it's been raining. It stopped, but anywhere he's going to go, it's going to be muddy. But he brought his bike and all of his gear and his fun shorts, and he's off for a ride. It worked out nicely. Let's see. Yeah, so this shift, it was like 6:30 to 2:30 or something like that, or 6 to 2. It was probably 6 to 2. And what you would do in Department 82 is you would refill the candy at the registers. So we had this huge rolling cart that had like 4 or 5 levels to it. And you would roll that out to the front registers and you would just restock the candies that, you know, the Reese's and the Snickers, whatever. And then also, you know, the like impulse buys that are there at the registers, the shelves of impulse buys, we would refill those. There's usually like an aisle of as seen on TV or, you know, crap like that. We would refill that. And we would have to make up our own displays and figure out where to put things. And any of the clip strips. So as you're walking down the aisles, there will be a plastic strip of some kind of product just hanging along the shelves. We were in charge of those. That was something that we did. That was what I did, Department 82. Yep. And it was my favorite. Oh, the kitty is doing really well, Phyllis. I actually just finished a video that will go up later today or else tomorrow on the vlog channel all about the kitty. Let's see. Yeah, Renee, we got 2 15-minute breaks and 1 hour-long break on that shift. Yeah, Renee, there is crazy stuff that happens in retail. For instance, meeting husbands 1 and 2. To be honest, and I'll talk more about this on the Grown Up channel. I've been meaning to. I dated everybody, okay? I don't want to say anything untoward about myself, about like, you know, neighborhood bicycles or anything, but the reality is I dated everybody. If they were cute. Yeah. Yeah. I loved going out. I loved being in love. Well, I wasn't always in love. Sometimes it was just, and this is just me being honest, sometimes it was a free meal and a free activity. Young and single, you got bills to pay. Anyway, Jen, did you see the video on my Grown Up channel about the cinnamon tea? Because I tried it. Oh, Vicky, you have to go? Oh, no. Well, hopefully you catch us again. We will be live streaming next Friday as well, if not again sooner, but definitely on Friday. What was I saying? Oh, the tea. So I spoke with the doctor again about it because it left my throat, which is still sore. It left it quite sore, just the grittiness of the cinnamon. And it's probably because I did too much because I wanted to overdo it to make myself feel better. Don't do that, guys. Don't over medicate. Don't take more than what the recipe says. It's not gonna help, okay? It's not. Julie, me, I'm talking to myself. Don't do that. Anyway, and he was like, no, you've got to get the capsules. That way the cinnamon doesn't release until it gets into your tummy. You can still do the cinnamon tea, but, you know, ease up on it. Don't put so much cinnamon in there. It will cause problems. And get the cinnamon capsules. So I am going to stop at Kroger today and pick up some of the capsules of the cinnamon. I'm already taking turmeric curcumin, Judy. And in fact, I found it in the dumpsters. So how perfect is that? It was already provided for me. My last 2 bottles are ones that I found in like the CVS. So yeah, I'm already taking that, and that helps with my my joint pain and stuff like that. Absolutely. So I'm just gonna get the capsules. But I still want to have the cinnamon tea because I actually really liked the flavor and the feel of it. I just put up a video review of it on Frugal Mama's Time Out. So I did enjoy it, which is weird because it wasn't very sweet, and normally I like everything so sweet, but it was just pleasant. It was really pleasant, just the cinnamon with the brown sugar and a dash of salt. Yeah, and I did feel like it helped with the indigestion, if nothing else. Didn't help with pain in any way, shape, or form, but actually we have answers about that, and I will be recording that when I'm done with the live stream, and that will go up on Frugal Mama's Time Out. We do have some answers. Prepare yourselves. Let's see. Oh, you did inventory, Dennis? You were one of those? The crew that would come in with their little ding, ding, ding things and leave little tags all over our shelves? He did inventory for Walmart. Carol says, my husband and I are a mess. Oh, Carol, but you are the most delightful, wonderful, beautiful, generous, compassionate, fabulous, amicable mess I've ever met, and I love you. She says they're both handicapped. Both of our daughters come and help. I know, and your daughters, oh, I've met Carol's daughters, and they are just delightful, wonderful ladies. They put up with all this, on their own vacations. They're amazing ladies. Yeah, try the tea, Carol, but just be careful how much you put in. Cynthia, Miss Diving with Purpose, thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day. Judy's been using the cinnamon tea for years. Yes, Julie, and he knows I'm taking the turmeric, and actually my doctor is the one who told me to take the cinnamon. Yeah, he didn't quite approve, he laughed at my crystals. Guys, I got desperate, okay? I got desperate this week because it has not let up. There was one day where it let up, this pain, and oh, what a glorious day that was. It was so fraptious and wonderful. But anyway, it just hasn't let up, and it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. And so I was desperate. I call it woo-woo or not, I don't care, power of the placebo, but I did. My daughter lent me some of her crystals. It was like rose quartz and selenite and power of the mind or something, but I swear to God, it helped just having those crystals. And then eventually my arms started feeling really heavy, and my daughter's like, okay, according to the book, that means it's time to put those down. And I did. And for a little while, I had relief. That's just, call it some kind of, I don't care what you call it. It helped. So, but the doctor, he laughed about it. Because of course he did. Because of course he did. I just held them. My daughter, she's really into crystals, and she like cleansed them or something, and then gave them to me with the intention of like healing, calm, and peace or something. And I just held them in my hand and kind of rubbed them for like 20 minutes. And then my arm just felt really heavy, and I put them down. Yeah. When you get into that kind of pain where you don't care if you even ever go to Disneyland again, I got to that point this week. I got to that point where it was like not even Disney, not seeing my kids grow up, none of that. It was like you are just desperate, So I was willing to try anything. And my daughter was like, you can use some of my crystals. And I'm like, bring it on. Bring it on. Sure. Why not? And that's why even as an agnostic atheist, you guys say you're praying for me. Please keep praying for me. Oh my God, please keep praying for me. I will take whatever, yes, healing energy, whatever energy I can get to get through this. Yes, please. Yes, please. Jen, the kitty. Okay. Oh, the kitty. And Olivia loving the kitty. So do you remember? We are segueing into Kitty Town. I did just finish uploading a video. I haven't made it public yet, but a video of Miss Spernicus the cat. That will be on our vlog channel either today or tomorrow. I just don't want to overload our core viewers who watch all our channels. I don't want to overload you with videos today. But anyway, the cat. Some issues have come up that are not at all unexpected. They're exactly what you would expect. We are so allergic. You guys knew this. We knew this from day one. We are allergic. Hi, Robin. Thank you so much. We are absolutely allergic to cats. Desperately allergic. We knew that. Well, now that Olivia is home, the kids and I are like, okay, it's time for you to take over, because remember, when it came to having the cat in the first place, Olivia made so many promises. I don't care what I have to. Carol, stop it. Carol, for no good reason at all, Carol did a $20 super chat donation. Thank you. That can go towards the cinnamon supplements and the more crystals. Thank you, Carol. I love you. She knows that. Happy Easter to you too. Dennis has 15 cats. Good Lord. For the mice and the snakes. They stay outside. So speaking of staying outside. So Olivia made all these promises and commitments. And I was like, you're going to have to do the litter. You're going to have to this and to that and blah, blah, blah. You're going to have to comb her. You're going to have to keep her entertained. You're going to have to whatever. And she's like, it's worth it. No problem. I will do it. I'm willing, blah, blah, blah. As a teenager does, when there's something they're excited about and desperately want. And then reality hits. So we had Furnicus at first in that little crate at night. Well, that didn't work out. Not after she had an accident in there. We're like, no. A, this is just not working logistically, and B, she's miserable. So then we gave her the downstairs bathroom because it's bigger, there's room, she could have her kitty litter in there, and then we didn't have to smell it anywhere else. She could roam around in there, and there were toys in there for her and food, and that way she wasn't out in the neighborhood freezing. She was in the house and is warm, but wasn't coming into our bedrooms and scaring the hell out of us, by climbing up on us. And my husband was like, this is the only way I will allow. Well, before long, he's like, I want my bathroom back. And I'm like, I know. So when Olivia came home, it was like, okay, now she needs to sleep in your room. Well, of course, that's her and Mariah, and they are both, of course, allergic. So, but Olivia's like, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Guess where the kitty ended up last night? Yes, Dennis, outside with the mice and the snakes. Oh my God. Mariah could not sleep because the cat kept needing attention. And she was suffering so much with the allergies, both her and Olivia. They were just like suffocating. A couple of nights, Mariah went and slept in Reagan's room. It was just like, it was too much. So they came and woke me up, and I looked, and outside last night, it was like 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So I was like, fine, take her out, but take her new little house, which you'll see on an upcoming Frugal Family Flies Again Chronicles of Furnicus video. She'll be fine. Hopefully she uses her house, but whatever. Anyway, so Olivia was supposed to take her out, but she was zonked, and Mariah couldn't take it anymore and wasn't willing to wait. So she went and took the cat out, poor baby. And, so obviously the cat has to sleep outside. The girls have been so miserable. And Olivia was just like, no, just put her outside. I just want her outside. And I'm like, the chickens have come home to roost. How the turntables have, yeah. But I mean, you know that, right? When your kid is like, hi, Jessica. Did I even see you in the comments? Did I realize you were here? Did I even say hi yet? If not, hi, Jessica. I'm so glad you're here. Dennis's cats are his kids. Oh my God, Dennis, that damn cat. When she looks into my eyes, not in a scary way, but in a loving way, my heart, oh my God. Did I tell you guys about, well, first let me finish this up. Otherwise I will lose this thought. But anyway, that's how kids are. Oh, Mom, I'll change the straw. Say it's, a hamster or whatever. I'll make sure that, this gets taken out. I'll make sure they get fed. I'll make sure. I'll clean up after them for this, and I'll make sure they don't get on the couch or on the counters. I'll do everything. It's so worth it. I want this pet. And I knew. Hi, Sharon. I'm so glad you're here. I knew from the first minute, I knew that this would happen and this would be the case. I knew. Okay. I knew. And I had to remind Olivia yesterday or the day before, remember how much you wanted this cat. Remember the promises that you made, which then led to me spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on this cat. So, hey, we had a deal. Oh, but come on, I knew this would happen. I knew. Let's see. Jessica says, hey, Julie. Hi. I love Fern. I do too. Oh my God. And she says, I know how it is with our fur babies. My doggies, Tofu and Dollar, are good medicine for me. How funny. And yes, cats are calming, Carol. They absolutely are. Oh my God. Um, I did, Julie. I fell in love with her. And no, I had no idea that would be the case. I grew up with so many stray cats, and back then I wasn't even allergic to them. But they would come and have their babies in our laundry room. They would sneak our laundry room. This was in California. Our laundry room was just an added on attachment to the house, and like it had screen windows, and they tore through them because of course they did. And we had a pile of laundry that was always there, and the cats would come and have their babies, all the slime and the goop and all of it in our laundry pile. It was so disgusting. Oh my God, it was so disgusting. And there were always so many of them. And, but then once the babies got like cleaned up, oh, they were so adorable, but also messy, and they would poop everywhere, and they just, and so I was like, no, I would never, I'm not. And then you add on to that by like age, what, 19? No, it was like 17. I developed an allergy to them, probably from there being so damn many my whole life. Developed an allergy to them, and I was like, no, cats we will never have. And James said from day one, we're not having pets in our house, and not having pets at all, really. We were able to talk him into the fish, and he didn't like those either. But it just came down to Olivia getting sick and then really wanting a cat, and that's how this happened. But the cat has been so good for me and so good for all of us, really. She drives us insane, but she also brings us so much peace and so much comfort. She's worth it. She's 100% worth it. But it is bizarre that we ended up with a cat. I mean, it really is. Dennis, your calico just had kittens. How many did she have? Did they all make it? Yes, Renee, I'm allergic to dogs, bunnies, birds. Oh, horribly allergic to birds. That's bad. Hi, Amy. Like Mariah and I both with birds, it's bad, really bad. But yeah, all of them. I'm allergic to all of them. I'm allergic to everything. Let's be honest. Everything. Yes, Judy, unconditional love. Oh God, yes. That cat. Except when she's in a mood. when she's mad at about whatever, or she just is in her little place. I don't know. She gets attitude. She does. She does. Sharon has the spring allergies. I feel you. I understand. I empathize. Mine have been out of control. And then you add the cat on top of that. I do think that having her sleep outside now that it's warmed up, I do think that might help. We'll see. But then she'd still be in the house like during the day, so we'll see. Yeah, Judy, I can totally see that being the case. Her husband is disabled and has his cats. My nephew is severely autistic, nonverbal. But he's been making so much progress. I got to see him the other day. But anyway, he has a dog, and that's his care animal, like comfort animal. Not just that, but the dog is like aware of when, he needs this or that and is able to, do that kind of thing. It's amazing what animals can do. And I don't know if the dog even does that anymore, but I know that's why they got it. I don't know. Anyway, but I know that a lot of people, animals, that's their thing. For the comfort and assistance and whatever else. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It is. It's really a beautiful thing. And that's absolutely what Furnicus has been for us. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know what it is about the cats or animals in general. Julie Ann, have a wonderful day and enjoy your lunch. And thanks for being here. But something about it, they just have this almost magical quality about them. But sometimes she freaks me out. I will tell you. Sometimes she freaks me out because, you hear these stories that cats and dogs can like see and hear things. Well, they definitely can hear things that we can't hear. But that like they can see things, or like that a cat knows when people are gonna die or they're sick or whatever, or they can sense like spirits and whatever. Okay, people say stuff. And so when she's going around and then she stops and her ears go, I'm like, oh my God, what's in my house? What did the cat hear? What did the cat see? What did she sense? Freaks me out. It absolutely freaks me out. It does. Yeah, it does. It weirds me out. Because what are they reacting to? And of course, it could be anything. It could be the dryer maybe going downstairs, or it could be a creak of a floorboard. Because she reacts to like any little noises. So I don't know. I don't know. But it does creep me out, and I kind of want to like write a story about it or something. I don't know. Yeah, Jessica, that they can see into the supernatural. Yeah. Dennis, you use the laser pointer with your cats. Someone was telling me to do that I should do that. Do you know what has ended up being her favorite toy? Remember, I bought her that whole bag of toys and the scratching post with the spinny things. She will occasionally use the scratching post. We have found ways to get her to use some of the toys, like the little spring and things. But the main thing was Reagan's shoelace. Or maybe it went to pants. I don't know. Or it might have gone to his backpack. I don't know, but it's this stretchy piece of string. Excuse me, kind of a thick string with a knot at the end. That is her favorite. If you start dragging that around, here she comes, sliding around on the wood floors. She, even if it's just laying there and she happens upon it, she'll, and a string. It's weird. I did give her a box, Dennis, the box that her new house came in, and she was not into it. No, she likes the string. I don't know. It's weird. You just never know. Hi, Sharon. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, it is. It's funny. The string. You think you need to get them all these fun toys and these different distractions, and she likes the string. I'm going to try to get caught up on a few more of these, and then we probably better go. Oh, Stephanie, your cats stare at like the wall and random spots. Yeah, it's freaky. Because what are they looking at? I live in a really old house. It was originally built in 1928. The basement was dug out like 16 years ago or 17 years ago, so that part's not as old. But the house itself is very old, and it's right next to a place with some interesting energy. So you never know. You never know what those cats are seeing. A lot of people have died next door to us. I don't know. Rita, you caught us. Oh, I'm so glad we stayed late so you could catch us. Oh, I'm so glad. Renee, that's an interesting idea. That the box was too big. Because it was a big box. You know how Amazon is. You'll have something this big and the box is this big. It just is what it is. Yeah, maybe the box was too big. I'll give her a smaller one. Rita, I am doing really well. I'm heavily medicated, so I'm a little but I'm doing well because of the medication. So I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. Alyssa agrees that the cats can see weird stuff, and why not? Yeah, Sharon, I did. And we have a video coming out tomorrow on our vlog channel about the new setup for the cat outside. Oh, so they like small boxes. Okay. Well, why not? We'll try some other boxes. Who knows? You never know what'll happen. Plus, I mean, if nothing else, it'll be entertaining for me to watch her. Yeah. Oh, Rita, you were cleaning house? I've got a lot of cleaning house to do. We've been trying to at least do a couple of like basic housekeeping things, like in the morning before we leave, or right when we get home, bust a couple things out so that it's not like last time that we were having to do the commute every day where the house just completely fell apart. Oh, I did not want it to be like that again, and especially where I'm not feeling well. It's like, no, we are getting stuff done every morning. You know, get some laundry going, get the table cleaned off, make sure the dishes are loaded, you know, just so that it doesn't fall apart again like that. Yeah. I think that's probably about it, because I gotta pee and I'm not bringing you along for it. Dennis, thank you so much for being here. I'm working on getting better. I am. And we are making progress in the diagnostic journey that I am on. So please subscribe over at Frugal Mama's Timeout if you are interested in following this health journey of mine, this digestive journey, and knowing, you know, what is even going on and why I am medicated out of my mind today. It's all explained over there. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for your love, your support, your kindness, your generosity, all of it. Thank you for giving of your time. It has filled my cup, and now I am ready to face the rest of the day. Though, to be honest, I'm probably going to take a nap. I've got the fireplace going here at my sister's. I might just have to take a nap. Happy Easter. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, that you're able to spend time with family, friends, loved ones, and to celebrate however you celebrate, and mostly just to have a good weekend. All right? I love you. I appreciate you. You matter. And, well, we'll see you soon. Okay? Okay.